someone with a bunch of experience here in Omaha with the Supernovas, Mac Podraza, joining us now. Mac, how are you this morning?
Good. How are you doing?
We are doing great. We appreciate you joining us. I know you just have a couple home matches left here in the regular season, but how has your first year in Omaha been?
Good. Yeah, we're winding down our home season. We've got a couple more road games as well, but we're in the home stretch. But I've really enjoyed Omaha. It's somewhere I never saw myself living, but I mean, I'm sticking around in the off season too, so I guess I liked it enough to stick around and become a Nebraska girl somewhat.
So I have to ask. So I know you're from Ohio. You've got Ohio State, Penn State, kind of that part of the country. You're in Grand Rapids last year. How did you end up at Omaha and find yourself being like, well, I think I might stick around for the summers as well. Kind of like it here.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was something I really never thought I saw happening. But free agency season opened up last year, right after our season ended, sometime in July, and I was kind of just sitting on it, waiting around. I thought I would probably end up in Columbus because that made a lot of sense. My mom even worked for the franchise last year, so I was like, that makes a lot of sense, and I was kind of just waiting for that to fall into place. And then last minute, the Supernovas jumped in. I owe a lot of that to my head coach from Ohio State. She helped me a lot with negotiating, sort of getting in touch with the right people kind of thing. And yeah, it ended up working out really well, and could not be happier it went the way it did, and I ended up in Omaha.
All right, Max. So what's the biggest difference between being with the Rise to the Supernovas, just maybe in terms of the structure of the program and kind of the difference you've seen from one to the other?
Yeah, I think both organizations do a really good job of supporting the players, but I think the support around the Supernovas in this community and the way that the staff, the players, the organization, everybody from leadership all the way down to us as players goes so much further than I could ever even imagine. We're in every community event we try to go to. I mean, Diane Mendenhall, our president, has us. I think we did over 100 events last summer, and they flew me in for a couple. So, I mean, there's so much dedication to getting us out into the community and giving back and trying to create a connection with the fans that I have not seen anywhere, and I don't think anybody else in our league is doing anything like that.
Mac, I know that you were here for the PVF playoffs last year, playing in the Big Ten. Was that your first experience with Omaha? Was last year during the playoffs? And I guess, did that leave enough of an impression that you're like, oh, I could live there?
So I actually have family in Omaha.
Oh, okay.
My uncle
Even
lives
better.
in Omaha, so that was. But funny enough, they're actually moving closer to where my family is. They're moving to Indiana soon, and I'm staying in Nebraska. I've been to Omaha quite a few times. We did the College World Series one time as a family vacation for some reason. But so I've been to Omaha before. I found myself a Nebraska boy a little over a year ago, and hey, I mean, that's what's keeping me around. But the volleyball is a plus too.
So
like
it
that.
wasn't the College World Series that's keeping you around?
The zoo, none of that?
Hey, I mean that played a big part of it. It was a great freaking week. That's for sure.
All right, Mac, dumb question. I'm a dumb guy. That's fine. But is there a better experience playing in Omaha with the Supernovas as part of the team, or did you enjoy coming to Omaha as part of the opposing team and having to kind of play against the environment?
I mean, there's no better feeling than having the Supernovas and the Nebraska fans on your side. I've joked quite a bit about the fact that I've had Nebraska fans cheering against me for quite a few years playing in the Big Ten. So it is really nice to have them on my side. But it still is really cool as an opponent to come in and, like, this is the match that you know is going to have 13,000 fans. So it is cool as an opponent to come in and kind of get that atmosphere because they really do cheer for good volleyball too. That's what we've always said about Husker fans, about Creighton fans. Everybody in Nebraska cheers for good volleyball. So even as an opponent, it's really fun, but there really is nothing like playing for the Supernovas and hearing them cheer for you.
Mac, so I know you do a little bit of what we do as well.
That's right.
What do you like about kind of being on, and I guess how different is it putting the different hats on between volleyball player and moving into the broadcast booth and doing some analysis as well?
Yeah, it's been such a fun surprise and something I never thought I really saw myself doing. I I keep making the same joke that I was the kid that could never even like order my food at a fast food counter. So now that I talk on live television on the air in front of thousands and thousands of people, it's kind of a crazy concept, but it's something that I'm kind of learning on the fly how to do. I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm hoping to push it as far as I can go and learn as much as possible and keep getting my name out there to do as many volleyball games as possible because it's so much fun. I mean, I sit on the couch and talk volleyball all day. I watch all these games anyways. Why not jump in the arena and make a little money doing it that way too?
Yeah, is it fun for you to be able to kind of have someone pick your brain and you can give all the analysis and all everything you've learned through your volleyball tenure and career just to be able to give that information back out?
Yeah, it's a really interesting standpoint because as an analyst, your job is to explain the why. What happened in the game? I'm not supposed to say what exactly happened. I'm supposed to give you the why. But as a player, a lot of times I can take that to a really high level. I can break that down from a lot of different points because I've played for so long and I've been around the game for so long. So the challenge that I realized and the thing that I needed to kind of wrap my head around was how do I make it so that the top level volleyball players can understand what I'm saying and they like what I'm saying. I'm not being too dumbed down for them, but then also the new volleyball fans are jumping on and can just kind of follow along right away and keep going. So there's been a fun kind of game that I've had to play in my head of how to mix in the two styles. I think I owe a lot. Diane even said this the other day, but my mom was a volleyball coach. So I've had to coach a lot of young girls. I've listened to my mom coach a lot of young girls. So I think having to explain that kind of stuff to them and hearing my mom explain stuff to younger girls at a different level kind of has grown my knowledge even more. So it allows me to kind of find that fine line between too high level and not high enough.
Mac, as we get you out of here on this, if people haven't been out to a Supernovas match yet, they've only got a couple opportunities to do that left this year. What would you tell people that they need to experience coming out to see you guys play?
I mean, pro volleyball in general is such a high level, fast paced environment. The Supernovas games are so much fun. I mean, I'm having so much fun, whether I'm on the court or on the sideline, dancing around with fans, all of the above. It's just such a cool environment that we keep talking about, and you really have to experience it for yourself to know what it's all about. So you've got two chances, Friday and Sunday this weekend. Get out to a Supernovas game and come cheer us on.
Mac, appreciate your time so much. Good luck this weekend, and enjoy your summer in Omaha.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mac.